there's a couple of different angles that we look at TV Everywhere today. The first angle on it is, because it's our natural position as technologists, is the technology good enough? And the answer would be no. That the authentication tools that are in the market today, when you have to log in, we're still seeing failure rates north of 40%, and that is way too low. I think the bright lights there are that we're seeing the MVPDs respond to those low authentication rates and implement things like in-home authentication. Comcast has done it, Verizon's done it. All the MVPDs that work with Cinecore, they naturally have it. And when we see those customers implement that kind of authentication scheme, we see success rates go 80–90% for the events. It just makes it almost seamless for the consumer. They log in, the network recognizes they're behind their broadband modem, and just like their set-top box, they're part of the overall experience there. So there's good news there that we have good technology solutions, but they need to be broadly applied, and so we're still working on that. The second thing that we're really excited about is the amount of content that's in the marketplace today. There's just more content coming online. So traditionally it was lots of VOD content, now we're adding linear channels. We're also seeing lots of live events. So the NBC Sports, we worked with them on the Olympics, and that was a TV Everywhere authenticated experience. March Madness was a TV Everywhere authenticated experience. ESPN and the World Cup. So live events also have a way of driving more adoption because it's a marquee event and people they go through the hassle of logging in once. There's a third element of TV Everywhere, which is, as a marketing term though, you know, a couple years ago I was all about let's market the heck out of TV Everywhere. It's super important. And now I've kind of flipped, and now I believe that TV Everywhere as a concept, as a marketing concept, should probably die. It is consumers are used to logging in to get their content. Netflix, you have to log into Netflix. I have to log into Facebook to get my content there. I have to log in to all these other, I have to log into Gmail. They're used to logging in. It's a burden, and managing passwords is always a hassle and things like that. But the end of the day is, I'm a consumer, I want to watch my show. I don't need to know that it's TV Everywhere. I just want to go watch my show. And that might be in my MVPD's app, or that might be in the local broadcaster's app. It doesn't really matter. I just want to watch my show. And so I think that putting the marketing dollars around advertising all the great ways to access and watch my show is a much better use of our marketing mix than it is by saying, oh, this is TV Everywhere. And this, you know, it's I think as a concept, I think we're just better served by connecting consumers to the shows they love in whatever the most efficient way that actually happens. So yeah, I think we're going to see some interesting things happen around the marketing of TV Everywhere.